Well, welcome back to the Tennessee Frugal Craftsman. It is the 3rd-year anniversary of my L4-L5 back surgery. And so I wanted to give an update for those who've been following along of my progress at the house. Over the past 3 years, you will kind of know that I've been doing a lot of physical exertion building the house. Especially in this past year, I started building the house, I think it was last March, right around there as far as the actual construction. So I wanted to give a quick update on how my back has been doing. If you've been following any of the videos, you know that back about a year ago, or it's been probably about 8 months ago, and then probably another 3 months ago or so, I tweaked my back, but that was muscular, it wasn't discal, and therefore and I've pulled my back before and pulled muscles and playing sports, and I'm laid up for a couple days, so it was nothing like my surgery. But for those who are facing back surgery and having to deal with the pain that comes along with that, I just wanted to give you an update 3 years out of what to expect, or at least what can possibly be expected. I'm not giving any type of medical advice, but I do want to just relate my own personal experience. So last year, one of the things, or the last couple of years, one of the things I've noted is a continued numbness in my left leg because of the surgery that was done more on that side. So it affected that side of the leg, or that side of my body. That numbness is still present, although I don't notice it as something that is so minimal that it's not something that bothers me. The thing that has bothered me as far as my leg goes, and that is getting Charlie horses in my leg, and it seems like my left leg is more susceptible to it. Like when I go to stretch in the morning, I stretch my legs out or whatnot in the bed before I get up. I have to be careful because I can get Charlie horses in it. And so some of that may be just due to the fact that I'm climbing a lot and working a lot with my legs. That has also created a problem with my instep, or my arch on the same leg, on my left leg or my left foot, where I'm dealing with plantar fasciitis, just the pain of that arch being inflamed all the time, and I've been wearing special insoles for that. But I notice, especially when I get up in the morning or later during the day, that's, I don't think, as related to the back surgery, but possibly, I don't know, maybe someone out there who knows more about this could clarify that. But as far as the back itself, I have been doing pretty much everything I want to do. The surgery, just to kind of recap, back in 3 years ago now, when I had it, I was unable to walk on a Thursday, had the surgery later that day. By Friday, I walked out of the hospital, and so it was an immediate night and day difference. And of course, then I had the 12 weeks plus of recovery, where you kind of work the weights back up to what you can lift. Now, I really don't think about what I'm lifting, but I do think about how I'm lifting. And once you've had back surgery, you always are thinking about the possibility of injuring your back again, which you could say is a good thing because you're careful. And so I'm very cautious on how I lift, always lifting with my legs as opposed to with my back. And just the other day, I was lifting on some scaffolding, and I was like, I've got to be very careful because it's a lot of weight, and I had to kind of move it sideways, and that's the twisting motion that can create a problem. And so I made sure that I was in the right position. But other than that, surgery was a complete success for me, from my perspective, comparatively where I was. No problems whatsoever beyond that. Now, at the end of the day, I do get a little bit of, I wear a back brace all the time, or a weightlifting belt when I'm working, and that kind of helps my lower back. But I do get a little bit tired The back muscles get tired, but that's more, I think, just me working, 10, 12-hour days nonstop, or working all day teaching and then working until 9:30 at night, 10 o'clock. It's just, I think, some fatigue. But other than that, the surgery, I think, has been a success. And so hopefully, Lord willing, by next year this time, be in the house and be past a lot of this. But hopefully the worst is behind me now. And so if this short video helps any of you, then great. If not, discard it. But I will say that the whole issue of long-term effects of back surgery, I mean, I'll keep posting these videos as long as I'm doing YouTube. But 3 years out, everything seems to be good. So hopefully you'll keep following, and especially with the progression of the house. This video is part of a larger series that I've been doing over the past 3 years, 3 years plus now, dealing with clearing of land and prepping and getting ready for the building of a house, which I'm now well on my way of doing. So check out some of those other videos, and until then, you have a great day.